Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon on this Wednesday afternoon. It's been sunny, but it's had a little chill in the air. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 3. By wisdom a house is built, by understanding it is established. So we get to a point where we have something and then we have to maintain it. So the getting something is an achievement, but the maintaining the something that we've got is even more an achievement. So to obtain something, well, how do we obtain wisdom? Wisdom is obtained as we take on board God's perspective on life. And if we invest in our hearts and our minds, God's ways and God's thoughts, God's feelings and God's doings, we will establish within ourselves wisdom. Wisdom will be in us. But the reality of that wisdom in us is we've now got it. But now we have to learn to use it. Solomon, he was given wisdom, but he failed to understand how to use it. And as a result, it ended up driving him virtually mad because he lost his way with God at the end of his life. And so here, the establishing of it is one thing. But understanding, it says, understanding is the ability to sustain it. And the sustaining it is to live with it as a close friend. You know, when you wear your clothes, you wear them because it keeps you warm. It enables you to, in effect, present yourself in the best possible way. And so we cover ourselves up in order to do the right thing as it relates to dress. Well, it's the same with words and truth. God clothes us with words, with truth, in order for us to be able to do the right thing when we need to do the right thing. Now, we could have choose the wrong thing, but that would be foolish if we know the right thing. And so learning to obtain and embrace God and all that he represents is the first part of the journey of sanctification. And the second part of sanctification is the application of the things that we have embraced from God. So in Proverbs, the scriptures present to us an opportunity to understand how God sees it. And in Proverbs, as we understand it, we then live in the reality of it. And because we see it work into the positive, we then realize that this is the best way. And so once it becomes part of you, you become sanctified in your soul as it relates to that part of you. And I like to call that we have a soul redemption within that part of our lives. So we have been redeemed in an area of our soul that up to that point had not yet been redeemed. We're redeemed in our spirit, but now we're redeemed in our soul. And that means we can really live with the benefit of the wisdom that we've now obtained. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.